All right, first things first, let's talk about this tweet behavior. Small Dead by Daylight creator to fast-growing game development corporation. Listen, I'm not one to drag you guys through the mud. I want nothing but the best for this game and you, and I have tried to give you guys the benefit of a doubt more often than not. But you need to teach your social media manager to think before they speak, because this is some of the most illogical, hypocritical nonsense I've read in a long time. When I made my progression system video a couple weeks ago, it wasn't a challenge for you to then come up with even worse logic than, there aren't that many P100 players. To sit here and say that a progression system that rewards dedication and playtime would be unfair to people who play the game 6 hours a week because they would, quote, miss out on content is really dumb. Even more so when you consider the fact that you just started implementing FOMO tactics to your seasonal cosmetics. And look, I'm not completely against FOMO tactics as long as it's done tastefully and fully self-aware. For example, as of this video coming out, I'm releasing my new Halloween merch available only for the month of October. I have the Ghost Girl Gang hoodie featuring Nurse Spirit and Sadako, a Stalker Halloween with Myers and Ghostface, and my personal favorite, the Candy Tonic hoodie. And I'll make a deal with you, Behavior, and the viewers watching this. If any of these hoodies break 10 sales, then I'll leave them in the store permanently. And during the month of October, to help you guys reach that goal, you can use code BESTHOLIDAY for 13% off the hoodies shown here. But back to you, Behavior. Where are you going? I see you trying to sneak out the back door. I don't want to lambast you because I see things from your perspective. What do you say in this situation? Saying what you did has everyone side-eyeing your cosmetics and battle passes and calling a mountainous amount of bullshit on you. But if you had given us the classic, we are aware of the issue, but don't yet have a date for a fix, then everyone would have rolled their eyes to count the wrinkles in their brains before sighing in irritation and birthing yet another unfunny, repetitive meme out of the phrase like this community does with everything you say. And a lot of this community says they don't care what it is, they'd be happy with something, even if it is lazy, but you and I both know that isn't true. This is the same community who bitched about the visual terror radius and the auto spending isn't fast enough. This community complains about any and everything, and what the hell is irony and why are you tattooing it on my forehead? But if I can offer some words of wisdom, Behavior, part of the issue people are so upset with this response is because, to be completely honest, your monetization methods in general are, well, kind of dog shit. What feels like ages ago now, I made a video called How Bad is DBD's Monetization, and I tried my absolute damnedest to make a solid case for it not being that bad, and I don't fully disagree with the full video. I still stand by the fact that the base game gives you a lot for the purchase price. My main issue back then, and it's definitely going to play a part in this video, is the way you handle iridescent shards and the prices of things based on iridescent shards. Let's actually start there. Iridescent shards are gained at a terrifyingly slow rate. I read somewhere by someone who is far more willing to do math than I am that gaining the amount of Iri shards necessary to unlock every non-licensed character in the game would take approximately 2,200 hours of playtime. And with more and more characters added every few months, perhaps even you can see the issue here. I think the main problem, in my opinion, is less about character purchases and more about the perk purchases, and I'm going to keep it real with you, Behavior. The Shrine of Secrets is an outdated concept that cannot regularly produce meaningful results. 2 killer perks and 2 survivor perks picked at random from the entire perk pool, including perks given to characters everyone already owns, is actually asinine. It's almost a slap in the face to people. Hello, player. We can see that you've dedicated hours of your life to grinding out your non-premium currency, and to reward you for this week, you can spend it on terrible perks you should own anyway. Do you see how that comes across? Another problem I brought up in that old video was your cosmetic prices. You have the cosmetic pricing of a free-to-play game on a pay-to-play model, especially with the fact that DLCs have to be purchased with real money. We don't get to have new things for free, and I'm fine with that. $10-ish every 3 months for new content is fine, but you can't have your golden cake and eat it too, Behavior. Some of us would like to lick the frosting off your fingers when you're done. I don't see any reason why a good skin costs $15 fucking or 29,000 iridescent shards, and you only get the Iri shard option like a year after the skin's release, which is doubly bullshit. I'd even be fine with the 29k price in the circumstances of it being a new skin, with it going down to like 18k after a year. By the way, 18k I think is a fair price for legendary, iridescent, and white rarity skins, but also I think that charging 18k for purples is just ridiculous. I mean, currently you charge 21k, but you see where I'm going with this. It would be 18k in the future. Purples should be 12k, green should be 7k, yellows 3k, and common recolors 1k. These aren't unreasonable prices because at this current moment there's so many characters with so many skins that having these ridiculous prices for currency that takes a long ass time to earn is just dumb and very off-putting to new and retaining players. characters. I don't even own skins for some of the characters unless they show up in the Rift, because I don't want to commit to purchasing cosmetics with shards it takes me hundreds of hours to earn. I also think it's time to introduce older characters only costing 4,500 shards. Same with cosmetics. I think for the first year, you can keep the cost at 9K. We can be reasonable, but after the fact, the fucking hag costing the exact same as the singularity is just silly. Finally, let's talk about the Shrine of Secrets. Reasonably speaking, I think it needs to only exist for licensed characters, and non-licensed characters you should be able to buy individual perks for 2K shards each. Again, you can lock this feature until a year after the character's release, and until that year passes, have the Shrine provide the perks. But in my honest opinion, if you're going to go that route, the Shrine needs to go from 4 perks to 8. 4 for Killer and 4 for Survivor. Make each perk come from a different character. This method severely reduces the pool, so people who don't have the $200+ to throw at this game for all the DLCs have the option to be on an even playing field with the rest of us moneybags who sold our left kidney to get everything. Look, at the end of the day, all your players are asking for is the respect they deserve. Quit trying to lock progress to such an outlandish degree, it practically forces players into buying your shit. Or at the very least, make this game free to play if you're going to go with that monetization model. But I know that I and many others don't really want that. The relationship between a developer and the people who play their game has to be one of transparency, understanding, respect, and this constant insistence of digging your heels into the dirt every time we ask you to walk a bit to meet us in the middle is getting old. I do not want to end up viewing you in the same way that I view Respawn. So please, behavior, please fix this shit. Also, buy my new Halloween merch with code BESTHOLIDAY for 13% off your purchase on the select hoodies. And a special thank you to my channel members, Nuclear Bomb and Spirit Upgrades. If you're looking to get your name set at the end of every video as well as additional perks, hit that join button down below. And a really quick announcement, guys. Tomorrow, we're going to be releasing the very first Rate My DBD video. If you want to get your clips reacted to by me for some ungodly known reason on stream and you are over 18, then go ahead and go down to the link in the description, join my Discord, and you can submit it every single week. We'll probably try to do one of those reacts at some point. Unless things get away from me, then I'll just do like extra long reacts. You know, I don't ever want to leave you guys' clips hanging. I'm going to react to every single clip that's in that channel. So just, you know, go down below, check it out, read the rules, make sure you follow them. And yeah, other than that, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.